today I am with Mammy. Love for her to share with us some of her travel confessions, because she's one of those people who have had the opportunity to travel the world. She's been to Europe, Dubai, America. She's been to places, and so I would like to pick her brain today to just for her to share some of those travel confessions. You, my audience, you would, I know some people are going to learn a thing or two, from this conversation. And so welcome, Mammy.
Thank you.
So I am glad to have you here today. Just like to pick your brain on some of these shocking experiences you've had. I know you've been to France.
I first went to the UK.
To the UK. So how was your? As a matter of fact, the first time you traveled to the UK, was it your first time to travel out of the country? Okay, so what was it like?
Back in Cameroon, we call those people who have traveled are bush callers. That's how we nickname them. So back then we used to look down at superior being when you've gone to, we call it bush. You've gone to Europe or you've gone out of the country. When you come back, we look like a superior being. We look like a demigod. Like we see like a very rich person. But when I got to the UK, I was surprised. The struggle people go through. Like I was living with my friend. She would leave the house at 3 a.m. to go to work. Wow. Under the cold, and like she would come back in the evening so tired. So I used to think that they live luxury, like they live luxurious lives. But when I got there, I saw the struggle to put food on the table. I'm like, they come and feed us with lies. But when they come back, they're all sparkling, shining, good skin, nice shoe, nice clothes. It's when they're about to come home that they go shop for all those nice things to come back home. When I went there, I was like, when I came back to Cameroon, I had a different perspective. I did not longer see them like demigods. I saw them like people who are really suffering.
Okay.
Like people go through things like our life in Cameroon. The only difference is that maybe they when they work, they see the money.
Okay.
And trust me, they use all that money to pay bills.
Okay.
You see a small square room, you hear the amount of money they pay, you're like,
okay,
maybe you are better off in your country.
So you said that when you went to the UK, you were so shocked to see the kind of lifestyle Africans live over there. Unlike the mentality you have back home, where you always knew that the people abroad, they are living like a very luxury kind of a lifestyle. They they live in luxury, but you were shocked to find out that is not it, And you said you realized that they were all lies, because when they come home they're sparkling, shining, but when you went there, that's not the kind of lifestyle you saw them living. But I mean, when people visit, when people take vacation, even in Cameroon, when you're taking vacation to go to another city within Cameroon, you're taking vacation because you want to pamper yourself, you want to give yourself a treat, and so definitely you're not going to live the same lifestyle you live on daily basis on vacation. So I feel it's the same mentality for people who are abroad or in the UK. When they go home to visit, it's a time for them to relax, exhale and inhale, just not do nothing, just pamper themselves and give themselves a treat, because after all, they've been working so hard. It's not like they are lying, unless
No, it's the way some of them look down on us who are there.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't put it deep. Let me put it this way.
Okay.
When they come, they look down on us like we're not up to their level. Meanwhile, in reality, maybe we're even more than. It's not like we're competing, right? When they come, the way they carry themselves, the way they feel like they're superior beings, they're more than everybody, and so on and so forth. You understand? They don't tell people the truth. Maybe today some people have the courage to speak the truth.
Okay, they don't tell people the
They don't
reality.
tell people the reality of what is happening over there.
Okay.
When I got there, I was like, the reality gave me a solid slap on my face.
Okay.
Some people work 2 jobs
Okay.
because they want to pay their bills and maybe send some money back home.
All the experiences, you left the UK and you don't see yourself leaving the shores of Cameroon. You did not even like you're not envious or you don't wish to be in the shoes of people of Africans who live in the UK. So, and what was your experience like when you went to France?
When I went to Paris, it's a beautiful country. Like it's good where you have money, go there, you shop. Yeah, it's a beautiful place to shop, to live life. But honestly, when I went to the Tour Eiffel, I saw when you go to this country, you see some of our parents that have come of age. You see them struggling to hug these wooden African flags that have carved out. They're in the Tour Eiffel. Their family know that they're doing well there. They're well established. We go to Tour Eiffel and see them selling these small African maps, these African beads, small things. You see your mother or your father struggling in their 60s
In France.
in France.
Africans.
Africans, and majority of them are homeless.
Wow.
Yes, they sleep under the bridge.
Where is that in France?
The Tour Eiffel, Paris, the Tour Eiffel, that statue, the Tour Eiffel.
Tour Eiffel.
That's that French statue. Everybody goes to Paris and go there. But their family back home know that they're doing that in France. Mon frère est à Paris, like the Frenchman would say. You know, when people hear about Paris, when they talk about Paris, the first thing you see is love. You see is Paris is like a luxurious place, a place of rich people, bourgeois.
Yeah. The bourgeoisie.
The people are struggling to make ends meet.
Africans.
Wow. A lot of Africans.
So that was very shocking.
Shocking. Then I went to one place. They call that place it's that place like Ndokoti. Have you ever been to Ndokoti?
Well, Ndokoti in Douala,
Ndokoti in
Cameroon.
Wow. They call that place I forgot the name of that place. There you see, I saw people roasting plantains, roasting flour, roasting corn. People carry a bobolo, the hot bobolo.
So let me ask, the Ndokoti market in Douala is just like the normal Kumasi market in Ghana or the normal market in Aba in Nigeria or Onitsha market?
Ndokoti now, you see everybody mixing, the crowd, everybody, people are roasting plantains and potato, plantain and plum. Some people are hawking a fripery. The people everybody is hawking fruit, peeled pineapple, peeled oranges. So the Ndokoti is that thieves there, and it's dirty too, like Ndokoti.
Okay, it's really dirty.
It's really dirty. Sometimes people sell by the roadside. The government doesn't like people put things near the main road. So when the police come in, they carry their stuff and they run. Immediately the police go, everybody comes back.
Wow.
It was so funny.
Wow.
But it was interesting too, because things there were really cheap too.
Okay, you were able to shop.
I was able to shop some things for myself, nice designer stuff for cheap. And also they said brand, I don't know if it's fake designer. A guy will just come and meet you. Madam, j'ai un Louis Vuitton, tu veux? If you say yes, before you know it, they come with a Louis Vuitton. And they will sell you a Louis Vuitton back like for 100 euros.
Wow.
That means they sell everything there. If you want anything, they have who to call to give you that thing.
Wow. Wow. That's nice.
Yes.
That's so interesting. The experience you had in France and the UK is, I mean, almost similar but quite different. What, in your own opinion, where did you find more appealing? You know, France or the UK?
If the UK is too quiet for me.
Okay.
You know, I like noise.
Yeah.
France is a bit
Bubbling.
Yes, it's a bit my personality.
It's a bubbling.
It's a bubbling place.
Okay. Yeah, but you know British.
The British
the
man's
British
like,
culture by
very
personality,
quiet.
by nature,
you have to
they're
align.
strict.
You have to
Yeah.
align to every rule. Blah blah blah. And in France, I supposed to steal the train and nothing happens.
Oh, so people actually steal to enter the
Yeah,
train.
people
They steal the train, meaning they don't pay
You don't pay
tickets.
ticket.
Okay.
You see, as I put my ticket to pass the gate, somebody will just push behind you and pass.
Oh, they're just sliding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that's
And
interesting.
they will just be looking at you. The police will just be looking at you, but you cannot try.
I mean, that's a shocking experience because I mean, I would in my mind know that you find such behavior only in third world countries like Africa,
Hey.
because probably because of the poverty level and or what you will not find
I
such
saw
thing
that
in
in
a
France.
first world country like France.
Another thing that I love about these two countries, that transportation is super. You know,
Okay.
you know the car in those countries.
Okay.
Like even in Dubai, you have a UK, you have Europe and Dubai. The means of transportation is super,
Okay, they have a very good transportation
It's
system.
top notch.
So you mentioned Dubai. How was your experience like in Dubai?
The first time I went to Dubai,
I mean, because personally, I have heard a lot of stories about Dubai, mostly positive ones too.
it's a beautiful country. It's well organized. That transportation is superb. The train passes every minute. You can never wait for an hour for a train.
Okay,
It's
okay,
every street has a train station
wow.
or metro. Let me call it a metro.
Mm-hmm.
I had a beautiful experience the first time I went to Dubai. The weather is so hot.
Okay, it has like the desert like climate.
Yeah, it has a desert climate. But one thing, even you will see fans on the street.
Okay.
Like this, you will be passing somewhere. If you are under the most even the metro is shaded.
Okay.
Most hotels are connected to the metro.
Okay.
Most streets are connected to the metro. But if you go like to Dera Market is like,
I've heard about there.
yeah, I went to Dera. It's a big market where they say almost it's just like Mashi Central still, but in a more organized. So I went to Dera. If you are walking until you are hot,
It's like the Dera is like a shopping center.
get a shopping center.
Okay.
It's not a mall. It's like a market.
Yeah, a
They
shopping
sell
center. pretty
everything,
much.
spices, jeans. They sell dresses, everything you want.
So what about the people? Are they I mean, I'm just asking also because I've had some kind of I mean, from what others have said, because I've never been to Dubai myself, like a mixed reaction. What about like the people?
The people are, when you go to a shop, for example, and I noticed that the most of the shops are owned by Indians.
Okay.
You know, when I went there, they connected to one Indian guy that was taking me around. He was the one accompanying me around. If I want to go to anywhere, he was taking me around. And the shops are open 24/7. They don't close.
Really?
They don't close in Dubai.
So people shop 24/7?
24, they don't close in Dubai.
Wow.
It's a beautiful country. Where you go to the mall, how about you? You're from which country? You say Cameroon. Where is Cameroon? I said, do you know Samuel Eto'o? Yeah. I said, I'm from Samuel Eto'o's country.
Okay.
Like, oh, you say, look at her. She's from Samuel Eto'o's country. How are you? That means they're friendly.
Okay. Very
Like, I went
respectful.
to an MS shop. and I saw one man. I saw mostly men there shopping for their wife. They made handbags.
Okay.
They spoiled.
So why did you find this shocking that you went to a shop and you saw men, or you saw a man shopping for his wife? Why do you find it shocking?
It was not shocking. I admired it.
Okay.
It was not shocking.
You just admired
because
it.
men have shopped for me before.
Okay.
But I saw the way they treat their women with luxury, with gold. Muslims believe in offering gold. They believe in
offering expensive
gifts
to their spouse.
Their spouse, yeah.
Okay. So I mean you've had a wide experiences traveling, so I would not want to go deep into it, else we're gonna take the whole day. You are a name back home.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've always been traveling, going to places for vacation. So how was it, coming to the US, you making up your mind, like, okay, I think I want to make the US home? How was it?
That's the boldest step I've ever taken in my life.
Okay.
Like, something I was not prepared to do. I just sat one day, and when things were not working again back home, I had two choices. Either to go to Europe. I had 1 year Schengen, 1 year. I said, I'm not going to the US. Maybe I should try US. Then my junior brother was here, and I had family here. But when I came here, I had already had other experience. So what I met in the US was not too shocking.
Okay, because of your previous experience.
Because my previous experience, I was not really expecting much from anybody.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because when people know that you have money back home, you come somewhere, they look at you differently. But this time, they knew I had nothing, so they were seeing me like a burden.
Okay, that was shocking.
Yes. When I came, like, my cousin told me bluntly, I cannot keep you in my house.
Okay.
But before coming, I paid for a house. I paid a priority to my company. I paid 2 months.
You made arrangements.
I made arrangements because I didn't want to.
On your where you stayed.
So when I went to his house, I was there for 3 days. He's the one who took me out and bought all the things I needed for my life, telling me that I cannot keep you in my house for this long. Another thing I found shocking, like when the next 2 days after, they took me where I was supposed to do some small job. And I made almost 500 Cameroonians.
In that same place.
Bangwa people and Batibo.
Okay.
They died everywhere. Bangwa. I'm like, hey, whoa, Christina outside there, so Papa God. That means people left Cameroon with their character. That means it's just like Cameroon.
Nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
Just what changed is that they are in America.
That's all.
Okay. That was shocking to me.
That was shocking. I would see somebody fighting with the other person because of. I'm like, who's are they so? Something you've not lived. You lived your comfortable life.
Yeah.
And come to somewhere, you see people fighting for petty things. You see people gossiping for this. You hear the things people say about other. I'm like, you see, Ula.
Right.
But I had to push myself. I remember one day they frustrated me. I came home that day crying. I stayed home for 2 weeks. I did not go to work. But I must say, how am I going to pay my bills? I went back. My boss told me, hey, she said, Franco, hey, you take away the pay this semaine. You check all the pay. I just started crying.
Oh, she was saying she has not
seen me. She has not seen me for 2. Where have I been? I'd like to add I had back pay. Meanwhile, I left that day crying. I made one error. Everybody shouted on my wall. I'm like, you see, I just carried my bag, went home and I said, I will not go back there again. But I went back. because you need the money.
You need the money. You have bills to pay.
You need the money to pay your bills. You will stay in the house for 1 month without nobody has time to take you anywhere. Nobody is what my another thing that I also thank God I had a lot of support.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I had a lot of support. I will always say, people say, I like friend. Trust me, when I had this my issue, that my friends that sorted me out.
That's
A friend bought a ticket for me for 1 point something million
to
travel. A friend paid my house for 2 months. A friend, that means people were there for me. Like, I feel so blessed. Even till date, I'll still tell you that nothing has changed. They will not come and take you out. They will not be there for you, but they will do the needful.
Morally and financially. So, I mean, because you kind of like just mentioned that aspect of when you decided to kind of like travel, and when you decided to leave your marriage, you know. So, what is the one thing or some of the things you heard people talking about you that were so, or as it's so shocking to you today, you know, like people that you've not even had a conversation with them about your separation or your divorce, but you were so shocked to find out that they had certain information and had the audacity to make certain statements and stuff like that.
Some people say that I stole money
from your husband.
From my husband.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like,
wow.
I'm dollarless, I'm frankless. And it made some people think I was lying when I said I had nothing. Some people did not believe me, but those who really knew me believed me. Then I will tell you one shocking thing again. A couple of weeks ago, another person called me and told me that people are insulting me. That was very stupid and foolish to leave that marriage without stealing money.
Honestly?
Like, seriously. That people are gossiping that I left, that if they were in my shoes, they would have stolen. I said, but people said that all this stolen. How come now they're saying that I did not steal?
Exactly.
So far, did I steal or did I not steal? Which one now? People have a lot of things to say about you, eh?
Wow.
But I love his guts to tell me what people are saying. You know, since I came here, I don't really meet people that I know because I just decided to be quiet
in your own world.
In my own world, and face my life and face my reality.
So, did you? I mean, because you mentioned the fact that you appreciate the fact that he had the guts to tell you, but deep inside, did you truly appreciate the fact that he told you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I love. Sometimes it's good to know what people are saying about you.
Okay.
And people are curious. Like they want to know who I'm dating. I'm like, they want to know who you are dating, who you are. They don't believe that one can stay without dating.
Right. And do you think that they're asking because they care about you?
They don't care.
Or they're asking because they're just trying to monitor your life to see how you're feeling?
They're asking to hear what you say to go and tell another person.
Okay.
I don't think they're asking because they even care about you. Know. Like people come from time to time to know who you are dating, who your friends, what have you been doing with your time. They are just looking for information to go and share. When they stay for long, they don't hear anything about you. They want to update themselves and update other people about you.
Do you think that, like, I mean, you've heard all this gossip about you stole money. Now again, you're hearing another gossip where people are saying, oh, she's so stupid, so foolish for leaving without taking anything and stuff like that. Do you think that this gossip or all these stories, you know, may be coming from your own family members or close friends, or they are even people that you are not close to?
Let me shock you. Most of them, I know the source of some of these stories.
Okay.
Most of the time.
Okay.
I know where it's coming from.
Okay.
But I'll not bother about it.
Okay.
Even if think that I stole money,
Okay.
I can trace it
To where?
to where it came from.
Okay. So, what kind of advice do you have for anyone who probably have experienced like what you just explained?
Love yourself.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Okay.
Be selfish. See, I told somebody the other day that I come first, even before my children. They judged me.
True.
They judged me. Eh? That friend told me, how can you sit in the midst of people and say you come before your children? I told her, if I am not there, those children will not exist.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not fine, I can't impact another person.
True.
So when I said that, they judged me. Even today, they get that's why you should not the other day talk, say, you can't say before you're picking them. I said, and I will still say it even now. Trust me, even now, with my full chest, I come before my children. You know why? Because if I am not healthy, if I am not sane, I cannot impact them.
Your reality and her reality is different, and also, I mean, how we handle situations in life truly is different. And that's your personal opinion on how you see life, how you see things. And honestly, if you should ask me personally, I would not judge someone based on their decision. You know, because I mean, only you wear the shoes.
I know where it pinches.
Yes. Yes. So, thank you so much, Mommy. This was a wonderful conversation. I hope to pick your brain again another time for something maybe different, maybe about relationship, maybe about marriage, who knows, but most definitely I'm going to bring you back again someday. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Thank you.
And thank you guys. I hope you're going to enjoy this wonderful section with Mommy. A lot of wonderful experiences, travel experiences she shared with us, and also some of the shocking things she has heard people say about her. Thank you guys. I will see you again in my next video.